Hey there, people. This is Randy again. Today I was thinking of doing some parades, but then it kind of started raining a little bit while I was driving, and I kind of changed my mind. Had a strange feeling on it, and also my Twitter update. I lost 31 people. Guess all the pretty young ladies. Tweet, 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 tweet. They tweeted their wings. They took their wings and flew away. So they said bye bye, Lanny, bye bye. So they bye bye out. Yep, that's okay. Still got 679. That's all right. And Reddit, I still have one follower, only one. That's okay. Hopefully, I get more Reddit followers, but I just don't know how to really use Reddit. And there's nobody in the room, so I'm talking to myself and answering myself again. And I did a couple of advertisement things. One with Post Nutter Butter and Bubble Up here. Oh, Bubble Up is so delicious. I found that. See, where did I buy Bubble Up anyway? What store did I go to? Oh yes. I was at Park. I forgot what store it was at exactly. Oh boy, it's now. Well, anyway, I bought it at a store. Yeah, there's not many stores that have it though. Or you can get it through online, of course. Through the internet. I'd rather go to the stores myself to buy things. Because if it was broken in the mail, it'd be hard to return broken soda pop bottles. Never know. Anything can happen. I'm gonna wait till somebody's on before I rip up some of the junk mail here. And I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit. That's if I can. I'm gonna wait for about 10 minutes, and if nobody comes in the room, I'm gonna say goodbye. So as long as I am in the room, I'm just gonna keep yapping. Hey, don't do that, okay? Wherever you are. I was looking through the old Gethsemane Lutheran Church, North Minneapolis YouTube. I looked through that a little bit, and I think there was only like 19 people in the church. Not as many people go to that church as they used to. Remember, when I was a kid, that church was always full. They put extra chairs on the side. The church is very small, don't get me wrong. It was like built in the 1800s, when Minneapolis had a lot less people. But after a while, though, whatever reason people don't go to church, I don't know. You'll have to go to Minneapolis and ask them. How would I know, right? Well, yeah. And there's that one, the Olivet Church that I got baptized in. That's a Muslim mosque now. I don't have the address offhand. It's an old church from way back, Augsburg College had it, and then they sold it, Yeah, Augsburg College, they tore down whole neighborhoods of like 8th Street South, took the whole thing down, every house and everything else. Yeah. Can't find pictures anywhere on the internet on it except my own. Maybe I'll have to put up my own pictures and put it on YouTube. I'm thinking about that. That's something to think about. Well, I'll think about it. Who knows? Well, Crypto Cowboy is my friend who usually goes on the chat. He's barbecuing over the summertime, so he isn't here. Sorry about that, everybody else. Travis's Foods. I must be trying out some foods, whatever foods he likes to try, and it looks like other than that, I'll see if I can stretch the whole 10 minutes, just by yapping and getting through. That's what I'll do, Yeah. Some days I just feel very tired, I feel as if I want to sleep my life away. It's just so weird. Person gets older, a person likes to sleep more. It's just so weird. I have a lot less nightmares than I used to, you know. Yeah, I just feel sorry for good people that live in bad neighborhoods, the ones that have to, when they go outside, they have to look around, make sure they're not mugged for their change or get beat up and put in the hospital and all that stuff. That's sad, That's sad. They only beat up kids. See, that's the thing about those criminals, they're cowards. Criminals are cowards. They pick on the weakest. People who fight back, they'll avoid them. Yeah, the dishonest criminals will like, oh, I'm going to beat up that guy or that woman. Well, baby, they'll put me in the hospital. Then I'll go to the hospital. That's a couple of days off from mugging and hustling. That's the way criminals think. Criminals don't care. Oh, no. There's people that apologize for criminals. Criminal apologists. I can't stand a criminal apologist. Ones who apologize for criminals who bully people and steal money and all that. Criminal apologists, I like to put them in the same prison cells as the worst people. Whatever happens to them happens. They could be their cellmate's housekeeper. They could be eating hot dogs and tacos. Those criminal apologists. And believe me, they tell staff in some of those prisons, and they stay there any longer than they beg to go out, they'll be sleeping forever. And then they'll turn to skeletons. That's what happens. A lot of bad people, I'll tell you. I've known a lot of bad people. Lots of bad people. I don't like bad people. I just don't like bad people. I know some of you ask Randy, they say, hey, Randy, what's the worst kind of people that you ever lived with? They'll ask me, was it North Minneapolis? No. Was it South Minneapolis? Oh, as far as hustling money? No. Not hustling money. Violence, yes. Oh yeah, people be violent anytime. But when I was a younger man, I could run a lot faster. But the most using people I used to know were those suburban kids at Brooklyn Park, those scumbags. Yeah. I wish they would put some of them in those reform schools that they used to talk about in Minneapolis. They'd be having the hot dogs and tacos. Oh yeah. They tell staff in those places, staff will say, well, that's not my problem, and go look the other way. But of course, their parents are rich. They protect their kids and all that stuff. Oh yeah, but they know the right people at times. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're not like me, where I had to fight for myself because my father was like a mousey to go hide in a corner, and mom would just fight weakly, and that's it. Just use words, and words without action doesn't bring satisfaction, which is the truth, You and I know that. But other than that, though, well, since it's almost 10 minutes and nobody's in the chat room, I guess I'm just, I'll give it one more minute and I'll go. If no one shows up, I'm going to say goodbye. So, I'm not gonna rip my advertisement since there's nobody in the chat room. I'll only do it if somebody's in the chat room. I'll rip it for next time unless somebody shows up, which I doubt. So all you invisible people and Wild Horse fans who watch this video later the whole time, or half the time, even for 2 seconds, thank you. Because you, the fans, are the greatest. You're the best. There's no better people than you fans. You're great. You're super. You're out of sight. That's what you are. That's right, baby. That's right, my friends. Out of sight. Yeah. That's what you are. So I'm going to go now. So unless there's a person in the room, I'm going to say so long. Have a great day.